5, the Honourable David Parker.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Finance. Does he believe that in the current economic environment, Kiwi companies should be considered favourably with regard to big government contracts?
The Honourable Bill English.
Mr. Speaker, I believe that in the current economic environment makes it even more important that government spending achieves the best value for money possible on behalf of taxpayers. And in that respect, we are simply following the guidelines which the previous Labour government laid down in 2007. And if I can quote from those, New Zealand's own government procurement market is open and competitive, and the policy does not call for discrimination against foreign suppliers.
The Honourable David Parker.
Have members of his government vowed that the multi-million-dollar contracts to build thousands of temporary houses and utility blocks in Christchurch will go to Kiwi companies, and does he agree?
The Honourable Bill English.
Mr. Speaker, and I haven't heard such vows being made. The government has been exploring the market for temporary housing, and some results from that are coming back in pretty soon, I think.
The Honourable David Parker.
Does he believe that preference should be given to New Zealand companies in the rebuild or the building of thousands of temporary homes in Christchurch?
The Honourable Bill English.
Mr. Speaker, I believe preference should be given to people of Christchurch being able to get access as quickly as is necessary to a reasonable quality of temporary housing, and that's what the government processes aim to do.
Supplementary.
The Honourable David Parker.
Will the government will the government release cost-benefit analysis as to the benefits of those houses being built by New Zealand companies rather than overseas contractors?
The Honourable Bill English.
Well, Mr. Speaker, that might be an interesting idea, and I'm not sure what that would show. I have to say we have been focusing more on the needs of the people of Christchurch, some of whom need temporary accommodation, and will continue to do so.
Clare Curran, supplementary.
To the Minister, given the significant size of the flat deck wagon contract with Kiwi Rail and the implications for New Zealand's rail engineering workforce, will he commission a report into the real cost, if any, between imported flat deck wagons and New Zealand built ones?
The Honourable Bill English.
Well, Mr. Speaker, as that issue has been, as has been discussed with respect to that issue in the House, the decisions about that were made on a commercial basis by the Kiwi Rail Board. The government needs to give Kiwi Rail the best possible opportunity to be a successful and viable organisation, and as I think everyone knows, that's quite a challenge. They need every advantage we can give them.
Supplementary.
Clare Curran.
Does he deny that a senior Kiwi Rail representative said at a meeting of Kiwi Rail's Mechanical Council Committee on the 23rd of March that a political decision had been made to buy the 3,700 flat deck wagons from outside New Zealand rather than have them built in New Zealand?
The Honourable Bill English.
Mr. Speaker, I have no idea what transpired at that meeting, but if anyone said that, they would certainly be wrong.
Question number 6, Tim McIndoe.